The scariest part of this business isn't running out of work. It's doing the work and not getting paid for it. I'm going to show you the one kind of job where that risk almost disappears. Here's how it goes on a private job. You're the sub. You show up, you do quality work, you send your invoice, and then nothing. The GC is slow paying, or the owner ran out of money, or somebody up the chain went under. So now what? You file a lien, you hire a lawyer, you wait a year, and maybe you get pennies on the dollar. Maybe. Getting stiffed like that is the single fastest way for a good contractor to go under. You did everything right, and it still sinks you. Now here's what's different about bonded work, and most subs have never heard this. You can't put a lien on public property. You can't foreclose on a school or a courthouse to get your money. So how does a sub get protected on a public job? The law makes the general contractor carry a payment bond, a bond from a surety company whose whole job is making sure the subs and suppliers get paid. So if the money doesn't show up, you don't lean and pray. You file a claim against that payment bond, and there's a financially backed surety that has to make good. That's not hope, that's a real claim against real money. On federal jobs, that protection comes from a law called the Miller Act. Every state has its own version for state and local work. Now there's a process, and there are deadlines, so you don't sit on it. But the recourse is real, and it's backed by a surety. Think about what that does to your risk. The single biggest thing that can sink a sub, not getting paid, is largely taken off the table on bonded work. You're not just getting bigger jobs with less competition. You're getting jobs where your payment is backed. That's why I keep telling you the bond isn't a hurdle. On these jobs, the bond is working for you. Want to get onto work where you actually get paid? Start with the free Grit Bond Scorecard. It shows you where your bonding stands today and what it'd take to get there. Link's right here. I'm Foreman with Grit. Don't do the work and eat the loss.